Hey, the Geek here, with another episode of Geek Nation. As Spencer and I talked about in our last video, the nerd and I talked about in our last video, him and I are going to be trying a couple new things. So trying out my web camera on my computer. You guys will have to see, or write down in the comments or something, let me know what you think. Basically, this is a follow-up video to my other, to one of my other videos, the one about the death of Spider-Man and the starting of Superior Spider-Man. Basically, the Superior Spider-Man ended, so I kind of want to talk about that whole series as a whole, and if you don't really want spoilers about it, just stop the video. If you don't really care and you want to listen to me talk, let's go. So, anyway, this week, Superior Spider-Man issue 31 came out, and basically Spider-Man and as you trying to decide what the best way how to describe it. So basically, if you've been reading Superior Spider-Man, Doc Ock has been inside Peter Parker's body, controlling him, and basically he is Spider-Man right now. Peter Parker resides like way in the back of his head, just kind of buried in thought. So Doc Ock has been running around as the Superior Spider-Man, and this is the ending of an arc called The Goblin Nation, where basically the Green Goblin has been hacking a bunch of equipment and stuff like that, and making it so any kind of defense systems that Spider-Man has, it can't detect anything with a goblin face or a goblin decal or anything. So basically, when the Green Goblin finally attacks with all his minions, Spider-Man's defense forces can't do anything about it. So none of his little Octobots, the city's Spider Slayers, can't do anything about it. This book starts up, Peter Parker ends up in the last issue taking control of the body for just a moment and makes a clutch decision, and Doc Ock is just like, wow, you truly are the Superior Spider-Man. I wasn't going to make that clutch decision. I wasn't going to save that person. You don't think before you act. You just do the right thing. You truly are a better person than me. And so he hooks himself back up to the machine that started all this in the first place, and basically Doc Ock erases himself. And so now we got Peter Parker back in the reins, teaming up with the Avengers and Spidey 2099 to fight Green Goblin. And it's what I like. I love me some Spider-Man versus Green Goblin. And it's funny just because it seems like a nice big cross-promotion with the movie coming up. Because, you know, in Amazing Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man's going to be fighting the Green Goblin. So it just seems kind of like almost set up for that. But anyway, all in all, the book ends with Spider-Man saving the day. He defeats the Green Goblin. Green Goblin gets away, but he saves the day. And he says something along the lines of, as long as I'm around, nobody's going to die. But then he remembers that, wait, because I'm back in this situation, someone did die. Talking about Doc Ock. Because Doc Ock is no longer, he has no body, he has no mind, it's just gone. But, you know, no one ever stays super dead long in comic books anyway. So I imagine Doc Ock will be back. And now Spidey's got to kind of pick up the pieces because Doc Ock was kind of a jerk while he was inhabiting Peter Parker's body. So, yeah. All in all, fun stuff. I really enjoyed it because I like Spider-Man versus the Green Goblin. Green Goblin proved that he is still probably, besides maybe Venom or Carnage, is still the biggest threat towards Spider-Man. Also, fun setup for the movie. Which, like, is kind of set up but isn't set up. Anyway, probably a good hopping on point since now Peter Parker is back in the suit, back as Spider-Man rather than Doc Ock running around as Spider-Man. Don't want anybody starting to pick up comics to be confused. But anyway, all in all, really enjoyed it. I'm kind of curious to see what Dan Slott's writing will be like when he is writing Peter Parker rather than Doc Ock pretending to be Peter Parker. But, yeah. So, anyway, quick episode. Just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on that. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you like this format, if you want me with Spencer, or the nerd, if you don't want me with him. Just, yeah. Anyway, whatever. You guys have a wonderful day. Talk to you later.